Hey everybody, it's Major League Hatz, and I come back to you with another Funko Pop and beer review. So, on today's tap, we have something honestly I have never tried. I really don't know what to expect, but it's Foster's Lager. This can or company is very famous, I guess, in Australia. You'll have to comment down below on how much notoriety it has, but it has on the label, it says Foster Lager from 1888 to 1907. That's the original Foster's Brewery. Obviously, it's still going on today. It says Australia's famous beer brand. This color combination, this can itself is, I would have to say, it's very recognizable. A lot of people know it. It says Foster. This is a 25.4 fluid ounces, 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. This is brewed in the USA, even though it's an Australian beer, which is actually kind of funny. It says over 125 years ago, during the summer of 1888, the Foster brothers gave the thirsty people of Melbourne their first taste of true refreshment. It has a yellow cap on the front. Trying to see what the alcohol per volume is, I don't know. And all it says on the bottom is June 08/20. I guess that's the drink before date. Looks like it's 5%, so it's nothing strong or anything. This is about equivalent to 2 beers, of course. There's about 146 calories, so that's about 300 calories for this one beer. 11.2 grams of fat, but who really gives a crap? But anyways, we're gonna do some Foster's drinking. I've never had a Foster's beer. I do have my butter knife so we could pop it open, so here we go before we get to the Funko Pops. There you go. Not a strong hoppy smell or anything. Let's try a little taste from the can here. Right off the bat, I hate to tell you, I would have to call this the Australian Budweiser, because that's kind of what it tastes. This beer is probably a cheaper beer. I'm sure overall it probably has a good taste, but I would call this the Australia Budweiser. Let me know if I'm wrong, guys. Here we go, guys. Let's do the pour. And I'm making a mess. Gosh darn it. Okay, so I just made a huge mess in my room, but luckily I didn't have nothing on the table. That's why I do have a towel. There's a lot of foam in the cup, so we're gonna let that go down. But look at that piss yellow right there. My God. This is Budweiser, the Australian version. So let's clean up my little mess before I get my little Funko Pops up on here. I probably have to bet, though, the chuggability on this one's probably not too bad if it tastes like Budweiser. So, yes. Pour in a little bit more here. See, I was trying to be careful, pour from the side so I didn't get as much foam, but that did not really work out too well. So let's clean up the can here. And then I'll clean up the floor in just a second. So, yes, make sure everything is dry up here before I get my little Funko guys up here. All right, guys. Because I'm really excited about this next 2 Funko Pops. Because it's a really good one. Nice dedication. And I'm glad I was finally able to get it. The first Funko Pop we are going to take a look at. This is a childhood ad icon for me. But we got... BAM! Where in the world is Waldo? This thing is freaking awesome. I will open this in just a second. If you guys oh boy, excuse me guys. If you guys are not familiar with Where's Waldo books, basically you get a whole bunch of like people that are like the back on here that are dressed like Waldo, and he hides like in books, and you gotta find right Waldo in the book. I'll be honest guys, you could spend hours and hours looking at the book. I should go get a book just for shits and giggles and check it out, but yeah, these books would frustrate the hell out of me, so this is just really cool. They also have another one of another favorite ad icon I would like to get. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? But when I came across my buddy Waldo here, I couldn't resist. So we're gonna open this little guy up. It doesn't mention if there's any other characters in the Waldo set. I honestly would hope that there would be. One, he does have a little dog. And two, it'd be actually really cool just to have some different people trade as Waldo. So let me see if the little card that's in the box comes out. I'm sure it does, so I want to be careful with it. It's this little background card. And yeah, so basically here's what it is. I don't know if I could actually find Waldo if I spent the whole rest of this video trying to look for Waldo. I think this video would probably be like a 45-minute video, and I really don't want to do that. You really have to look to see kind of where he might blend in with his colors of his shirt and everything. And you know what? I don't even know if he's on here, so basically, here's what it is. So you would have to try to find Waldo somewhere in this picture. And trust me, guys, it is not easy as it looks. All right, guys, let's take Waldo out of his box here. All right, so it looks like he has a tray because obviously he won't be able to stand up the way his feet are positioned, so we'll take that out in just a second. But it's just really cool. He's got his little cane, he's got his glasses on, he's got his like little, I guess it's supposed to be his chin, his mouth, his nice little brown hair. He's wearing his beanie, snow cap right here with the little red dot on the top. His hair is brushed to the side a little bit, and he's got his candy cane sweater with his blue jeans. So check out Waldo. This thing is just freaking awesome. I just really like the ad icons, you guys, because they make me kind of remember a little bit of the good old days, the childhood days, and you know, you can't go wrong with that, right? So let's take out the little stand here so we can get Mr. Waldo to stand up, because he won't be able to stand without it. Now, this is not like a super expensive, super rare pop or anything, but for somebody like me, this would be just a great pop to have in the collection. So there we go, Waldo right there. So we will put Waldo there for a second, and we will come back to the beer here and see if we can pour the rest of it in the cup. So got a little bit left in the can here. Pour that in here. There we go. Okay, there we go. And right off the bat, you guys, I'm calling this Budweiser 7.0 Australia brand. It looks too much like Budweiser. I'm probably going to have to go piss a lot here in just a minute. Smell-wise, doesn't smell bad. Like I said, though, it has a lot of resemblance to Budweiser. So I guess that's the good part, because like I said, I've never had this beer. And Foster's is just another way of saying Budweiser in English. And you know, I'm not trying to diminish Foster's or anything. I'm sure it's a very good beer for people of Australia, but I'm not a big fan of Budweiser. And with it having a low alcohol content and it's been around forever, it's probably brewed very easily. So, you know, it's just what it is. All right, you guys, the next pop, and the main reason I chose Foster is because when this pop came out, I had to get it, but we got a bam, Steve Irwin pop. He is holding his crocodile, which, if you guys are not aware, I'm sure you guys are, though. He passed away a couple years ago when he was out doing, what was it, a jellyfish or a devil ray type search, and he got stabbed by one of the spears from the devil rays, I believe it was, and it was just heartbreaking. It was terrible. I was in LA when I found out about it, and it was just terrible. I will tell you, there is 2 pops in this collection at this point in time. The Chase version is him holding a white turtle. Now, in my opinion, I think they did that wrong, and here's why. The 2 pops that should have been in this collection is probably one of him handling a snake, because he was a snake wrangler in a sense. He was very intelligent when it came to snakes. He did a lot of things with snakes and kind of restoring their habitats and everything. Same with crocodiles. So I would have liked to seen the snake as the chase, or even the crocodile as a chase, or vice versa. Not really the white turtle. The white turtle is a nice pop and stuff, but honestly, when these came out, I didn't care about the chase. I really wanted the one with him holding the crocodile. I'm not going to take it out of the box. So there you go. So very nice one. Very nice dedication to Steve Irwin. From what I understand, his daughter has a show as well on the Animal Planet. I can't say I've ever really seen it. I might have seen it once or twice because of Teen Mom, but like I said, when I saw this one come out, I really had to get it. So there we go, Steve Irwin pop, guys. If you didn't get your Steve Irwin pop, I'd go get one, especially if you were a fan of Steve Irwin and what he was trying to accomplish in trying to basically educate people on the dangerousness of animals, but not the fact that they were so much danger, but to help us understand the nature of the animals and how to basically be aware of them if we come across them, stuff like that. He was gone too soon, guys. So Steve Irwin, there you go. Have to get it. And let's get back to the beer, and we are going to check the chuggability on this baby. Big ass freaking cup. This is equivalent to 2 beers. And yeah, here we go. But before we do, you guys, don't forget, if you guys are new to the channel, hit your subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it a lot, you guys. If you guys like learning about Funko Pops and beer, which are 2 of my new favorite things other than my hats and stuff, you come to the right place. And ultimately, I just like to try different beers since I've gotten into beer. So please hit that subscribe button, hit your notification. And of course, if you guys ever want to help support the channel, you can always go down to the links down at the bottom. I'm a Hat Club affiliate member. I have a Patreon page, and I do Instagram as well. So cheers up to everybody. Thank you very much for watching. This is Major League Hats out. I'll see you in the next video. Let's chug it on, guys. Almost done. I'm not a professional chugger, so I did equivalent of basically 1 beer. So here we go, guys. I know. Probably going to give me the thumbs down now. See you later. Bye.